Since I took the floor in 1995 as a member of the minority, I might add, to propose a change in the filibuster rules, since that time, this issue has come up several times since 1995. Every time, there's always a deal. There's always some little deal made so we don't fix what's wrong with the Senate. We just sort of paper it over and move on. I hope that doesn't happen again. Every time a deal was made and it was papered over, things got worse. Every single time they got worse. Oh, they might have been okay for a little bit, and then we go right back into our old ways again, right back into our old ways. The old ways won't work any longer around here. They just won't. I hope that the only deal that is struck is that the Republicans agree that we all agree that any president should have his or her right to put their team in place by a majority vote of the advice and consent of the United States Senate. Thoroughly vetted, committee hearings, answering questions, yes, but an up or down vote with a majority vote in the United States Senate. That is the only deal that will get us out of this trap we find ourselves in. It's the only thing, I think, that will reassure the American people that once again the United States Senate is going to function. It's going to do its job. It's not going to be thwarted by a handful of people, or one or two or three or four people. And that we can actually move this country ahead and let this president, the next president who may be a Republican, yes, let that president have his team. I said that in 1995 as the minority. I've said it in the majority. I've said it in the minority, and I say it back again in the majority. So I hope tomorrow we finally put an end to this nonsense of the filibuster on nominations at a bare minimum. I would like to see the filibuster changed even more than that. But at a minimum, get rid of the filibuster on nominations to the executive branch. Mr. President, I yield the floor.